Oklahoma fisherman who thought friend was trying to feed him to Bigfoot convicted of murder. I actually caught this story back in July 2022, and I'm surprised to see that it took nearly 2 years to disposition this case because let's be honest here, in Oklahoma there are bison, there are white-tailed deer, there are feral pigs, there are wild turkeys and rabbits. It's a smorgasbord. Why the hell would Bigfoot sully his bourgeois palate eating Hank Hill and or Boonhauer? I mean, if you're an investigator, you just got to play the facts here. A man who claimed he killed his friend because he believed the victim was summoning Bigfoot was convicted of murder. How do you even summon Bigfoot? What do you draw a pentagram and leave Jack Link's jerky in the middle? Larry Doil Sanders was found guilty by an Oklahoma judge April 17th. According to reports, the Oklahoman, the Ada News and KXII, Jimmy Knighten was strangled to death in July 2022 while out fishing with Sanders, the outlets reported. After waiving a right to a jury trial, Sanders' attorney reportedly claimed that his client had acted in self-defense. After seeing The Godfather 2, I am not going out on a boat with just one other person ever. The Oklahoman reported that Sanders claimed during testimony that while out noodling with Knighten, he had seen 3 sasquatch-looking figures by the river. Noodling is catching catfish with your bare hands, so it definitely makes someone plenty strong enough to strangle another human being. But if you're a real investigator, if you're a serious detective, what do you do if your prime suspect tells you they saw 3 big feet hanging out by the river? Do you really have to send someone down there to try to get footprints, to try to pour plaster casts, to try to look for hair samples? What do you even do with that type of information? Witnesses for the prosecution testified that Sanders had said he believed Knighten was trying to kill him and send his body down the river as a sacrifice to Bigfoot, reported the Oklahoman. The paper reported that a forensic psychiatrist testified that Sanders was suffering from methamphetamine-induced psychosis. Now it all makes sense. Whenever you insert meth into the story, that's always the missing piece, and believe he was defending himself. Knighten died following a fight during which Sanders put him in a chokehold, KXII reported. The outlets report that Sanders faces up to life in prison without parole, and he deserves every last day of his sentence down to the second. Once Meth enters the chat, who knows what this guy saw? He could have saw 3 deer, he could have saw 3 trees, he could have saw 3 other human beings. Me personally, if Sasquatch was really out there, he'd appreciate if you sent him a 12-point buck. Send him 1 or 2 of those up the river. Hell, send him a catfish. That's what you're out there doing already. But no, you killed your buddy. He trusted you out there.